Hello, strong people. Week 2, day 2 of off-season work, leading into the Arnold Pro-Am. Still a little ways away of that, though. But that's what's next. But today, we are doing max effort upper. So we got a 5-rep max floor press with the football bar, which isn't really all that different from regular bench for me, because I'm thick enough and the handles on the bar are wide enough to where the bar almost touches my chest anyway. So it is a different feel though, so I have no idea what to expect. Andy can't get as much leg into it on floor press, of course, but I have no idea what to expect. Well, I should. I do these kind of often. Man, I don't know. Shoulders were burning out pretty quick last week on this movement. That was sets of 8, though. I have sets of 8 later on, regular bench with football bar. Mid 3s maybe on this 5-rep max. I don't know. We'll see what happens while warming up, but I feel pretty good today. I feel like I want a good angry lift though. I haven't had a good angry lift in a while. I haven't even been listening to music while in here recently. I did on Monday for that top set on Hatfield squats, but I felt like I needed it there just because it was kind of like unknown territory there. So I think I'm just gonna blast really heavy angry music all day long, all night long. See how it goes. I don't really have much else to say. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just ready to get a good pressing session in, so let's get into it. Oh, God. I'm leaving that in there. I just almost tripped and died over those little hooks. I use those like twice a year. I have no reason to have those there. I could definitely take those out and just set up something else on the day that I need bands. So will I be doing that? Probably not.
End of you is the start of life for me. How is that to know? Crystal like
That went okay. I had high hopes, of course, but that wasn't bad. I'm still not great at the football bar press. I don't know why. Like, as far as pressing, I feel like it's probably my worst, like, variation as far as, like, seated pressing goes. Which is odd, because like, standing, log or whatever, that neutral grip, I don't really, it's all kind of the same, almost. All my standing pressing is very similar. But yeah. I don't know. I think it's something to do with the handle widths on that, because the wide one's really wide, the narrow one's too narrow. So if I had something in between, I might be a little bit better at it. It would feel more like a log. I want to replace this bar at some point, but now's probably not the best time to be doing it. Also, someone buy that piece of hammer strength equipment there, that jammer press. Buy it. It's cheap. I'd get rid of it for like $800 or probably even less. Buy it. Also, not me like plugging ads and stuff in the middle of the video. These J-cups that I've been using, if you've seen them in my videos, I know you can't see it that well right now because the bar is here, but like, they're the weighted out J-cups that I helped design. I love them. I genuinely have not used a regular pair of J-cups since getting these ones. They're just better. If you guys want, I can make like another separate video on them. Let me know if you want that. But I really do love them, and I think they might even be on sale for the holidays. Big fan, have not touched my other J-cups since then. And they can be used on multiple racks. So I didn't even think about this, but like my yoke over there is like a 3x2 slot with 5/8 inch holes. Those, because they screw in, there's a bolt, and it's just hand tight. You don't even have to use both bolts if you don't want to. But you can use them on those racks. I use a 3x3 rack. You can use it on there. As long as it has 5/8 holes, it can fit on any rack, as far as I know. Yeah, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that, but it makes sense considering the design of them. So, big fan. I know that I'm not like I helped design them, but at the same time, if I'm going to use it, it needs to be good. It needs to support what I got to do. And plus, I don't buy just junk. I don't want junk in my gym. I want useful things. So I wouldn't be using these if I didn't actually like them. So yeah, big fan of that. I got really off topic there. But let's actually do some regular pressing now. So now we're just doing regular football bar. 3 sets of 8 and a set of 8 plus. So last week was 3x8, no plus set. We have an extra set today, plus set. So I gotta see what I did last week just to be sure. I want to try to beat it, or if not, beat the weight. Beat at least 8 reps in the last set at the same weight. So we'll see. That was pretty good. So top set, well, I should say the max effort upper set was a little bit lower than I thought, but the sets of 8, much better, much better. The only thing I'm mad about is that I thought I counted 12 reps in that top set. It was 11. That's disappointing, but still good. Up 10 pounds from last week, but 4 reps better on that top set. So that's a big win week to week. That just kind of shows what you can do week to week when you're back doing something routinely. It's only 2 weeks, so I'd assume, obviously you can't expect constant progression, like not linear. To a degree, some people can. If you're starting out, you're going to experience that way, but when you've been doing this as long as I have, 9 years? 9 years now? It doesn't work that way anymore. There's ups and downs. So next week could be not as good. Could be better. I think next week's the same rep scheme, 3x8 plus a set of 8 plus. I think. I could be wrong, but I won't worry about that until next week. So moving on to accessories. I don't know what all I have. It's the same thing as last week. Different rep schemes. But I don't remember what it was last week. So I know for sure I have lat pull downs right now. Underhand grip, kind of medium width. So that's what we're going to move into. And then I'll probably just do a little montage of like one set of each thing. We'll see. Quick update. I was not supposed to do those underhand medium width. They were supposed to be neutral grip, wide grip. I messed up. So we'll just flop those later in the week, I suppose. On to whatever this row variation is called. slipping. That's better anyway. We're gonna finish off this video with the same thing we finished it off with last week on this day. So just more reps. So still 2 sets, but 2 sets of 12 lat raises, and then the incline reverse fly thingy stuff. I'm tired. Moving my squat rack. I must say, 2 weeks of doing using dumbbells instead of bands. I don't know which one I prefer. With bands, obviously you can kind of adjust the tension as you go, so you can kind of do like a massive drop set. So you can start with heavy band tension and kind of, you know, as you burn out, lessen the band tension and just fill that muscle with as much blood as you can. I don't know. There's something about just free weights that feel better, maybe. I don't know. I mean, the weight is the same the whole way out. The bands, obviously, as it stretches, it gets heavier. So, I don't know. Pros and cons to both. But I think I'm definitely going to stick with dumbbells going forward. I'm liking it more this time. Maybe because it's just different, but I'm liking it more. I know those look easy, but they don't feel very easy. I'm just gonna go right into it. It's really windy tonight. All right. Just gonna superset. Left side's weaker. I'm enjoying this off season a lot. I'm down like 10 or so pounds from Vegas. It might be more because that was at the end of the day. I don't know. Either way, I'm definitely down a little bit of weight. I definitely have not been pushing food all that much. I've just been kind of eating whatever to a degree. I'm still eating my meal preps. I've been liking, I got turkey, I got ground turkey this time around instead of beef or chicken. beef's just a little bit expensive right now. So I got a bunch of turkey in the freezer that I got before I went to Vegas. This place had it on sale for really cheap, so I'm glad I picked some up because that's what I've been eating. Plus all the water weight. You know, I'm not hammering a bunch of salt or anything to just pack on water weight, which kind of naturally happens for me in a way. As I get closer to competition, I just try to hydrate a little bit better. I think I hold on to more water that way whenever I'm focusing on hydrating, which makes sense, of course. But let's just do this last set because my shoulders are already fried. I gotta make sure I don't smash my hands in here. All right, so I can go pretty far. Oh, God. I don't know if that was 12 or not, but that was rough. Ooh. You know what I want really bad right now? I want a breakfast burrito. I had a really good one in Kansas, believe it or not. I don't remember the name of the place, and I'm pretty sure it might have been homemade and then frozen, but it may have just been like a frozen microwave burrito because when I got it, it was like blisteringly hot. Like the only way you could get it that hot was by microwaving it, but it was like one of my favorite things I had that whole trip home. And I had some salsa verde with it. Oh my God. So good. So good. Also had some really good ramen in Denver. I'm hungry. Been eating cheap stuff lately. That's fine. I want some food. Oh, actually, my father-in-law, he made and my mother-in-law, she made some mac and cheese. Well, I think they smoked it. It was like smoked mac and cheese, and it was great. And he made a brisket. He takes care of me when it comes to food like that. When he's cooking something, he's almost always giving me something to take home. So, brisket and mac and cheese, I mean, what more could a strong man want? I mean, look at Trey Mitchell. He's down there in Texas for all that barbecue. Dude is built like a brick house. I bet it's the brisket. Maybe I'll just meal prep brisket all the time. I'd probably go broke on that, but might be worth it. Anyway, another good workout. My shoulders feel like there's fire ants crawling in them, so that means they're properly cooked. So I think I still have dumbbell side bends. Those are horribly boring to watch and horribly boring to do, so I'm not going to bore you with them. So that's where I'm going to end it. So until next time, should I start telling you guys to like, subscribe, and comment? I feel like I might have said I'm never going to say that. Like in a previous video, I feel like I've made a point to be like, I'm never going to ask for those things. But like, I hear everybody do it. Like even all the big YouTubers that have like millions, it's like part of their saying thing. So like, am I being dumb by not doing it? I don't know. I like when you guys leave comments though, because I try to respond to pretty much all of them, whether they're nice or not nice. And like 99% of them are nice. So I appreciate you guys leaving anything. I just like talking to you. So if you want to leave a like, that's cool. If you want to subscribe, if you haven't already, that's cool. Commenting is even cooler because I get to interact with you. But I'll just do my real outro. So until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.